The new Lord of the Rings set is here, and if you've watched this channel, you know what I'm going to do when a new set comes out. I'm going to find the 5-color crazy commander, and I'm going to build a deck around it. It's Tom Bombadil time! That's right, Tom Bombadillo, everybody's favorite character that J.R.R. Tolkien based off of his children's bedtime stories. What is Tom Bombadil? It is a 4/4 for 5 mana, legendary God Bard. As long as there are 4 or more lore counters among sagas you control, Tom Bombadil has hexproof and indestructible. Boom. And whenever the final chapter ability of a saga resolves, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a saga. You put that card on the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This ability triggers only once each turn. So you can just chain some sagas, but only once. So not really a chain, but you could chain with 2 links. So what does Tom Bombadil want to do? It wants to play sagas. And so we're going to have a lot of not Sage, but sagas. Okay, be careful searching when you're building a deck. It crashed the client. Obviously, there's some stability issues with the new version of the client. But okay, we were talking about Tom Bombadil. You can see we're going crazy with sagas. I tried to pick some of the lower casting cost sagas so that we can start going off with them or have them get ready to go off when Tom comes down. We got Okiba, we got Kumano, which has been whatever, alchemized. Machiko's Reign of Truth, of course, is a saga that wants us to have lots of enchantments. Birth of Melodis for drawing a land. Metamized Prophecy to scry. Modern Age to do some looting. Life of Toshiro Umezawa is a very valuable, just good value enchantment. He's an underrated one. Azusa's Many Journeys. Hopefully we can use this to ramp. Fall of Gil-galad was a new one here. It's a rare. We're going to scry 2, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature we control. And then on chapter 3, when a target creature we control dies, we're going to draw 2 cards, and then it's going to fight. So we're going to arrange it to kind of sacrifice itself and trade in for some cards. Song of Freyalise is going to make our creatures able to tap for multiple colors of mana. Very important for Mr. Tom. Teachings of the Kirin, Restoration of Aganjo, History of Benalia, just, your greatest hits of the saga dumb. Here's another new one, Scroll of Isildur. You gain control of up to 1 target artifact for as long as you control it. So we're going to steal our opponent's mana rocks, hopefully. And we're going to tap up to 2 target creatures and put a stun counter on them. And then we're going to draw a card for each tap creature our opponent controls. So should be some good value there. Of course, Fable of the Mirror Breaker is here. Weather Seed Treaty for ramp. Phasing of Zalfir can be kind of a board wipe. Phyrexian Scriptures, kind of a board wipe. Elder Dragon, Chapter 1, a little bit of a board wipe for things that are 2 power or 2 toughness or less. Top end stuff, we have good removal, like Elsbeth Conquers Death. Eldest Reborn is a sacrifice, but, Cruelty of Gix can help get us something good back. And of course, not going to run a 5-color deck without the Kami War, the greatest of all the sagas. In the non-saga section, still going off with enchantments. So we got stuff like Curse of Silence, Norn's Disassembly, which I'm interested to play with. Sacrifice a historic permanent, seek a historic card. Of course, sagas are historic, so a lot of our deck is already historic. Just from being sagas alone. Shaper Sanctuary is going to draw some cards. This is just to kill Ragavan. We're going to proliferate on our sagas. The big fun thing I like to do, of course, is the Enchantress deck stuff. So we got Satyr Enchanter, Sithis Harvest Hand, Setessan Champion, all these ones that are going to help us draw cards, and some enchantment-based removal, some enchantment-based ramp like Widespread Thieving, Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Oh, of course, Enchantress's Presence, another Enchantress effect. And Heliod of the Radiant Dawn even flips into Heliod Warped Eclipse, which has... Oh, no, that's not the Enchantress effect. Where's the one that flips into the Enchantress effect? This one, Invasion of Theros. It flips into Afara, the Ever-Sheltering, which is a 4/4 lifelink, indestructible as long as you control at least 3 other enchantments, which should be pretty easy. And then we're going to draw a card when we cast enchantment. Mana base, mostly just the shock lands and these flip lands here and some basics. could definitely be optimized further, but it was playing pretty well. Stick around to the end of the video and you'll see the win rate of the deck. And check the description if you want the deck list and you want to just import that into Arena and start playing Tom Bombadil right away. Go for it. You can definitely play this as like fairly budget because you could just play like all the uncommon sagas and a bunch of enchantments. Although I do recommend getting as many of the enchantress effects as you can, because when you're an enchantment deck, going off and drawing lots of cards is really fun. All right, with that, enough said. Let's see Tom Bombadil in action. Bombadil. Looking for an opponent whose deck is mostly jank. Probably not Jinnie Fay. Never know. It's kind of a fun. Well, we got Mana Confluence. We got Sanctum Weaver. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. So we know we're going to need the blue. Soul Warden. Huh. Well, 2 life now. Would have been better just paying 1 life now. We can do a Seeker for ramp. We can do Restoration of Iganjo for ramp. We're not doing too much here. And a basic plains. Too bad I already had one. And why not? We'll Cryptolith, right? Though it does not boot us very much, as Shakespeare would say. Alsaid. Oh, Spirited Companion. Wow, perfect. Perfect draw for Chapter 2 of the Restoration of Iganjo. Fortunately, it comes into play tapped, so, well, I thought we were going to be able to tap it with Cryptolith right anyway. Oh, okay. Red mana. That means we can Bombadil. Should we just Bombadil it? Bombadilio, or should we Asika it? We came here to Bombadil. Let's Bombadil. Let's Bombadil. Winota, all things. Well, it's a fixed alchemy Winota. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Oh, no. Haverbrook Caretaker, that's a big hit. Maybe I should have blocked Haverbrook? No. Over there gaining a bajillion life. Oh, we'll take control of Winota. How about that? What do you think of that, opponent? The Mana Confluence. More non-human creatures. These are all non-human creatures. Let's get that prismatic bridge going. They besieged that. Take action. What do we need? We need a swamp. Man, we could get a blood crypt. And Jotha Triome. Thanks for the Triome, opponent. So they're gonna be forced to attack all. Let's cycle this. Can I cycle this safely? I guess I can. Eldest Reborn. I could cast that. We'll take a damage. Keep our creatures safe. Save the Sanctum Weaver. There's no attack, so should we get in with Winota? Maybe we should have put another counter on this, so Tom Bombadil would be indestructible here. I don't know. Just kind of playing it by the seat of the pants here. We phase out Winota? Why not? Oh, I got Winota back. Bummer. Collected Company. They whiff. Interesting. Yeah, we'll turn our wall into a creature. Hopefully I did that in the right order. Popping off with the Sagas. Put a creature card from Graveyard, sure, why not? What would we like? I think we'll take your Avabrook Caretaker, thank you. We don't need to play a spell. Bombadil can get big. Swole Bombadil, I call him. Now what's going on? Why is my Sanctum Weaver just totally phased out? Is this can't phase in for as long as you control phasing of Valfear. It doesn't seem to, is it phased in and it's just the animation is still there? Not sure what's going on here. But we could get Bird Baloth. Yeah, let's do that. We just get to Vivian. Okay, now Sanctum Weaver's finally back. We can play a Pathway. We can turn a creature into another creature. Or we can mill 5 cards and get a creature. Let's try that. We get a creature? No. That didn't work. Pop this on here. We might need that 3 life. You never know. Power up one of these guys. Swing with the team. Keeping Winota. Going to 1. Trying to win with Winota. This will have to be a win-notable draw. They need like a hasty creature to attack. Yeah. So long, Jinnie Fay. Tom de Bombadil. Oh, up against Bilbo, retired burglar. We got another new commander here. We don't have green. We do have some early plays. We'll go for the mulligan now. Still no green. But we can play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I'll keep it. I guess we know we want red. Go play that as red. We know we want white. Really relying on the treasures made by the Fable of the Mirror Breaker here. Okay. Bilbo. We'll be making those treasures. Call him Junior Ragavan. All right, so please basic land. They've got a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's not fair. Discard up to 2 cards. Huh. This is tough. These are actually a lot of cards I want. We'll lose Urban Utopia. That we might still want. And then Elspeth, we're close to. I don't think we need to proliferate. Draw. Teachings of the Kirin, huh? Maybe 3 or greater. So don't even. We could exile their Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Get Hallowed Haunting down. We could ossify something. If we ossify their 2/2, then we can get in with our 2/2. They've got a Brawl out though, so they just like all counter spells. Looks like that's what they're all about. Okay, they are tapped out. We need green mana, so we're just gonna have to bite the bullet. Oh, they don't even want to trade. Okay. And it have to be a come from behind victory. Bilbo is off to a fantastic start. Grazalax. Just drawing cards left and right here. We need a board wipe. Their hand is full of counter spells. Unlikely they block here, but never know. They do not. They're not worried about us. Is there a world where it's better to play Hallowed Haunting and Teachings of the Kirin? Probably. But what is our chances Hallowed Haunting resolves here? Pretty low. Oh, okay. Make jump blockers now. And a Thassa. And it's Sushi. Okay, they're going all in here. Committing to the board. Would you like to bounce Bilbo back? Would you like to bounce a Bilbo? I would like to blink a Bilbo. Would you like to blink a Bilbo? What do we get rid of? Grazilax? Am I getting rid of Thassa? I guess Thassa is the hardest to get rid of. Uh-oh. They have a dive down. Well, that didn't play out very nicely, did it? Really, black mana? Kikijiki can't actually clone anything. That's kind of funny. Up the 6 damage, please. You don't need the ring to be any better. It's already as good as it gets. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We can do this, or we can destroy creature what controls with power 2 or less. I'd rather Brawl. That's not that exciting. Bombadil it up. Bilbo, 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 what you gonna do? Up our chump blocker. Rude. They don't attack with that sushi. That's strange. Or what their plan is there. Chain Sagas. Here we go. Hit me a good one, Tom. Opponent's going to counter this triggered ability, maybe? Gry. Sithis. That's not bad. Oh, but we don't get to draw it yet. Rude. Okay, let's just play this. Play a battle. And then play Heliod. Can we play Heliod? We can't. Fine. I have a feeling opponent's just playing with us at this point. They could have been attacking with at sushi. Does this have haste? Of course it does. We're just dead. All right. Well played, Mr. Bilbo. Well played. Playing Tom Bombadillo up against Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafters, a 3/3 haste. Turns creatures into treasure tokens. There's treasure tokens into creatures. Okay. Seems fun, cool. Well, we got Fable the Mirror Breaker. I'll put that up against almost anything. Yes, a tap world tree. We got the Cammy War. Ooh, opponent. Well, that's going to be hard to beat. Ain't it? Maybe if we get black mana, we can kill that with the Toshiro. And the opponent seems to be... Oh, okay, we did get black mana. Opponent seems to be quite optimized. Here comes Jan. What's Jan gonna do? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Let's just gain some life. We will Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. We're one white mana away from perfect Bombadil. White cards in our hand. Maybe should have not played the Toshiro Umezawa. Is that too greedy? I guess we'll give him a land. So if we get a land, we can attack, make a treasure, play Cammy War. They'll just turn that one into treasure. They're blocked. Black Market Connection, that should be in our deck. Oh, okay, so I guess I should have said if we get an untapped land. Discard up to 2 cards. So let's discard Birth of Melodis and Curse of Silence. Oh, we do get white mana. Okay. Shieldred's Edict. Each opponent sacrifices a creature token. Well, you got me there. I guess we'll just gain control of your commander. Let's hope opponent is out of action. Hooligan's command. Return a creature from their graveyard. Make me discard a card. What are they gonna do? They go Deadly Disputin'. Zorn. Oh my goodness. Open treasures with the greatest of ease. I have a feeling they're going to kill Tom Bombadil, but I don't know what else to do. And a lightning bolt. Opponent is super tuned with their Jan Jansen. This looks like C competitive Historic Brawl. CHB. Everything is very efficiently costed. Discard a card. Phyrexian Scripture seems slow. Well, everything seems slow. I'm gonna lose one to life. They don't care. Scrap Trawler. Why don't you have a Rustvale Bridge? Ooh, Sithis is interesting. I do think I want a Cameo. Take out that Karn. Maybe we got a shot. No attacks. What do they choose? Just to draw a card. A Yara. Freya's Apprentice. Okay, we do need a board wipe. We need a board wipe. Oh, I discarded the board wipe. Welly. Take a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield. Do we have any good creatures in any of these graveyards? We could get our Esper Sentinel back, their Esper Sentinel back. Their last card, Lightning Bolt number 2 somehow. No. Okay. Turn a permanent to its owner's hand. Guess we can slow him down with Dayara? Maybe? We can play Sithis. We can play Gix. Let's just... Well, Tom Bombadil becomes invincible if we go up, if we read ahead. But, you know, let's just start at the beginning. No attacks. Morbid Opportunist. Yeah. Seems good. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Brea. Bat of Rebirth. Okay. We need to draw an enchantment. I guess this will get us an enchantment. We're going to get overrun pretty soon. Is this like minus on something, or is there a reason I shouldn't have blocked that? And bring back Esper Sentinel. That's fine. I ain't worried. Oh yeah, we can get a card here. I don't think I have any good board wipes. It's just Hallowed Haunting and hope to just well, 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. That's not bad. That's going to kill my Sithis, but that works. Machiko first. That'll slow down opponent. Well, they like that. That lets them draw a card with Morbid Opportunist. You're welcome on that, opponent. Yeah, I guess we'll auto pay, right? We can play this land too. Hit you for 10. You got to block with your Morbid Opportunist. Okay, okay. The least they can lose here is 1 life. We're at 20. We're going to beat the CEDH deck? Are we popping off with Bombadil? Mayhem Devil. Ouch. Okay. There goes Sithis. Sithis be gone. Thanks to the treasures. Solemn Simulacrum. They have to give us back something from the graveyard. Guess they give us back Curse of Silence? Oh wow, they're going to try to take out Okagachi. I mean, that does kill them in the air, so maybe that's their only play here. Back all those treasures. No, now they're just going face. They decided they didn't want me to draw 6 cards. Good game. Wow, we about broke arena with that. Bombadil, Bombadil. We do have. Huh. I remember adding that to the deck. We have green white for Sithis. I think I'm going to keep it. Little lamplight. What are the chances Kykar can immediately kill Sithis? Like 90%? Brainstorming. Cool art. Cool Japanese art. Yako Ishiguro. We hit those land drops. Enough! Arcane Signet on turn 2, huh? That's just how it is. They've somehow got an instant speed something. Okay, Swan Song. You know, it could be worse. Well, it's rampant like nobody's business. Well, how about a Satyr Enchanter? You gonna counter that too, opponent? Looks like it. Well, it says nobody's having fun today. All right. Gonna be one of those, huh? Kykar is here. All right, let's see if we can get past the counterspell. Okay, we did. Now they're gonna start going off here. I mean, this is, I guess, on brand with the bird giving me a bird, but it does block their 1/1 spirits. It's not like the best. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to player, you draw that many cards? Okay, I guess I'll block that. I really need some way to kill them. This is not going to do it. Draw 3 cards. Wow, that is just ridiculously strong. Attack on the ground. Maybe all they'll draw is mana rocks and we'll have somehow be able to beat them. Rude. We'll take the damage. Aggressive iteration. Aren't you banned? Draw some more cards. Any chance that our 5/5 survives here? Who wants to take the over/under? Curse of Silence, sure. Named Tom Bombadil, no doubt. Yeah. Well, apparently they think Tom Bombadil is busted, matching us up against all these super tuned decks here. Oh, Comedy War. I don't think I can cast it, but good to know. Cruelty of Gix. Act of Negation. Okay, let's just move on to another game. This is too frustrating. Playing everyone's favorite character from the Peter Jackson movies, Tom Bombadil. What? Up against Bilbo again? All right, well, this time we have green mana. Keep it. Over here with their fancy Den of the Bugbear. Sousa, where were you last turn? I really needed you. We are most definitely ramping here with our Weather Seed Treaty. Plains, please. Just need an island. And we've got our Bombadil mana. Ah! Oh! Revenge is sweet, Bilbo. Revenge is sweet. All right, well, I think stick around. I'm going to show you the win rate on this deck. Okay, well, because this is a new set, I think it's not capturing data on Untapped. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. It's a 60% win rate, the 5 games you saw. Were the 5 games I played with Mr. Tom Bombadil. Kind of better than I expected, considering some of the decks we were up against were highly, highly tuned. But as we saw, when Bombadil goes Bombadilin', you never know what's going to happen. We didn't have Goldberry even with them. So that is the deck. Check out some of the other cool decks over here that I've played if you like these kind of 5-color extravaganzas. And remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.